Dear students, welcome to my class. In the last video, we have discussed the concept of Freundlich adsorption isotherm as well as its limitation. So today we will solve two numerical problems. So here is the first question. In an adsorption experiment, a graph between log x by m and log p was found to be linear with a slope of 1. Here, the intercept on the log x by m axis was found to be 0.3010. So the question is, calculate the amount of gas adsorbed per gram of adsorbent under a pressure of 0.1 atmosphere. So here, as we know, as per Freundlich adsorption isotherm, x by m, that is the extent of adsorption, that is actually equal to k into p ki power 1 by n, and if we will take log both sides, then it will be log x by m equal to log k plus 1 by n log p. So as I have already mentioned, if we will plot log x by m versus log p, then we will get a straight line where the intercept is actually log k and the value of slope is actually 1 by n. So if we will plug those things, so here the slope that is given, that is 1, and we know here the slope in this linear equation, that is actually 1 by n. So from here we got that the value of n is actually 1, and similarly here the intercept value is given, that is 0.3010, and we know here the intercept is actually log k. If log k equal to 0.3010, then if we will take anti-log both sides, then the value of k will be 2. So dear students, we got the value of n is 1 and the value of k is actually 2. And if we will plug those values in the empirical formula, that is x by m equal to k p ki power 1 by n, then we will get what? The value of k is 2 into here the pressure that is given, that is 0.5 atmosphere, and here the value of n is actually 1. So dear student, we got the value of x by m, that is actually equal to 1. So this is the answer. So this is the answer for the first question. Like here the question is, calculate the amount of the gas adsorbed per gram of the adsorbent under a pressure of 0.5 atmosphere, where both the value of the slope as well as the value of y-intercept that is given. So here the question is, calculate the amount of gas adsorbed per gram of adsorbent. So here the extent of adsorption was found 1. So this is the answer. So the first question is actually based on adsorption of gas molecules on adsorbent surface, but in the second question we'll see the adsorption of liquid on solid surface. So here is the second question. 50 ml of 1 molar oxalic acid having molecular mass of 126 is taken with 0.5 gram of wood charcoal, and the total concentration of the solution after the adsorption is actually 0.5 molar. So the question here is, what is the amount of oxalic acid adsorbed per gram of charcoal? So here dear students, as all of you know, the formula of molarity, that is molarity is actually weight of solute into 1000 divided by the volume of solvent into molecular mass. So here dear students, see here in the first, like before the adsorption, the volume of the solvent is given, that is 50 ml, the concentration is given, that is 1 molar, and the molecular mass is already given, that is 126. So if we will plug all those values, so the molarity is actually 1 molar. Here the weight of the solute we don't know, so that is the thing, that is the weight of oxalic acid. You can write oxalic acid into 1000 divided by the volume of the solvent, that is given, that is 50 ml, and the molecular mass, that is also given, that is 126. So if we will calculate here, so before adsorption, the weight of oxalic acid will, if we will calculate this, so the value will be 6.3 gram. So this is like before adsorption. So before adsorption, like whatever the concentration and the volume of the solvent that is given, so in that there is actually 6.3 gram of oxalic acid. Okay, so what happens after adsorption? So in the question it is given that the after adsorption the concentration is reduced from 1 molar to 0.5 molar. So if we will put the value in the same formula, then 0.5, then the weight of solute, that is the weight of oxalic acid, into 1000 divided by the volume of solvent, that is the same, that is the 50 ml, and the molecular mass is 126. So here we will find that the weight of oxalic acid that we will get, that is actually 3.15 gram. So this is after adsorption. So dear students, see, like when we have this 50 ml of 1 molar oxalic acid solution, and we have second the same solution with the wood charcoal, so in that there is actually 6.3 gram of oxalic acid. But what happened, like after this adsorption process, the concentration of the same solution is actually reduced to 0.5 molar. So in that 0.5 molar concentration solution of this oxalic acid, there is actually 3.15 gram of oxalic acid. So what is the amount of this oxalic acid that is left after the adsorption? So that is the question. So the amount left after adsorption, that is, so initially we have this 6.3 gram of oxalic acid, and after this adsorption process, like the 3.15 gram of oxalic acid that is actually adsorbed, so the remaining is actually 3.15 gram of oxalic acid that is actually left. So dear students, see, the question is what is the amount of oxalic acid adsorbed per gram of charcoal. Okay, so here if you see like initially the 50 ml of 1 molar oxalic acid solution is actually second with 0.5 gram of wood charcoal. So the whole calculation is for 0.5 gram of wood charcoal. So this is also like the 3.15 gram of oxalic acid that is actually left after the adsorption process, and that is also valid for this 0.5 gram of wood charcoal. So if we will calculate like what is the amount of oxalic acid that is left per gram of charcoal, then there is actually nothing, so just 3.15, and if we will multiply 2, then we will get like what is the amount of oxalic acid that is left after this adsorption per gram of charcoal. So that is 6.3 gram of charcoal, 6.3 gram of oxalic acid. So this is the answer. So here dear students, see, here initially the concentration, the volume, as well as the molecular mass of this oxalic acid that is given. So from that we have calculated what is the weight of this oxalic acid that is there, in the given concentration, and that we found that is actually 6.3 gram. Later, after this adsorption process, the solution concentration is reduced to 0.5 molar. So in that, what is the weight of this oxalic acid? That also we have calculated, and that is actually 3.1 gram, 15 gram of this oxalic acid. So what is the amount left? That is 6.3 minus 3.15. So that is actually same. That is 3.15 gram of oxalic acid that is left after this adsorption. So the whole thing here is valid for this 0.5 gram of wood charcoal, since the whole solution is actually second in this with this 0.5 gram of wood charcoal. That is the actually the adsorbent. So the question is actually what is the amount of oxalic acid that is left per gram of charcoal. So we have multiplied this 3.15 into 2, and we found that the amount the oxalic acid that is actually left per gram of charcoal, that is 6.3 gram. So thank you, dear students.